It's time for NASCAR racing this week. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4 of NASCAR Racing This Week. I'm your host, Bryce Turner. Special race coverage from Pocono was supposed to be aired as today's feature report, but will not. Why? I'll let you know later in the show, but first, the latest news. Tony Stewart will miss this weekend's Cup race at Watkins Glen. Stewart broke his leg and had to undergo surgery after he was involved in a sprint car wreck Monday night in Iowa. Max Pappas will drive the number 14 Chevy this weekend in place of Stewart. Stay tuned for updates on this developing story. Fox Sports will air more NASCAR than expected starting in 2015. Fox added on the 3 Cup races that were up for grabs, as well as the nationwide races not yet sold. That means that the entire schedules will be aired between Fox and NBC. 7 of the 16 Cup races will air on Fox Sports 1, along with all 14 nationwide races. Some drivers are not so happy with each other. First up, Travis Kvapil is not happy with Danica Patrick. Patrick spun out and collected Kvapil in a crash during Sunday's Cup race at Pocono, and that wasn't the only time that Danica got into Travis this year. Kvapil commented, quote, "She's one of the best cars out there. We're a middle-of-the-pack car running in the top 20 and get wrecked again. It is just really frustrating. And when you're in the vulnerable situations, you have to guard yourself and take care of your stuff," end quote. Next up, a current and retired driver exchange words. Denny Hamlin is not so happy with driver-turned-TV analyst Kyle Petty after something he said on Sunday's NASCAR race day. Petty said that Hamlin had called himself the face of Joe Gibbs Racing. In response to that, Hamlin called Petty a moron, clarifying that he had called himself the face of FedEx and the number 11 team, not the face of the entire JGR organization. We'll keep you posted on these fiery driver feuds. And the latest on Phoenix Racing, there's still no update. Owen Kelly will drive for the team at the Glen this weekend, while the team owner is still listed as James Finch. Coming up, we take a ride on the racetrack at the Glen, and we'll tell you why we're airing that this week. But first, my viewpoint has been cancelled for today and replaced with some race review from Pocono. The race review is brought to you by a youth group in Toronto, Canada. A home-based group has been formed in order for teenagers aged 12 to 14 to get together and share ideas and learn how to better contribute to their communities. They will also take part in numerous service projects to get an idea of what a life of service really means. To join this group, contact Ramir's email at rr_rahemipur@hotmail.com. That's rr_rahemipur@hotmail.com. Race review cautions. Race review lap leaders. GoBowling.com 400 at Pocono. Race winner Casey Kane. On today's feature report, I was supposed to air some coverage from Pocono. Yes, I attended my first ever NASCAR Sprint Cup race at the track and was sure to tape some coverage for this program. Then on Monday, I was off to Watkins Glen International to take part in their Thunder Road Tours, where I was going to tape some coverage for next week's show. My dad and I were early, so we decided to stop by the nearby Watkins Glen State Park. I was wearing flip-flops, dressed for a long car ride, not a long park hike. I had my video camera in hand taking photos of the park when I slipped and fell. I'm alright, but I noticed my SD card was falling out of the camera. I pushed it back in, or so I thought. Once at the Glen, I noticed it was missing. We went back to the park, but it was gone, along with every single picture and video I had from Pocono. But the show must go on. I grabbed another SD card and taped my Thunder Road Tour experience, which I will air for you right now. So without further ado, enjoy today's feature report. I'm here at Watkins Glen International, where today I'm taking part in the Thunder Road Tours. Here on the Thunder Road Tours, you can drive your actual car around the track at Watkins Glen International for 3 pace laps. Let's take you one time around with driver Scott Turner. I'm in the passenger seat. We went around for a portion of a lap. Now we're just slowing down because we're coming up on the crossroads where some of the other cars and campers will head through to the infield. We're getting around there. And yes, that is slowing us down a little bit. We went around one lap. You can go pretty fast on here, up to about 55 miles an hour. And it's just a cool experience being able to drive on an actual NASCAR Sprint Cup track.
There we go.
Let's check out the track lap as we speed up again.
Woohoo! Watkins Glen! We're riding the High Line. Coming on in.
Now along what is one of the straightaways. There are plenty of turns here at this track as we head past the Sunoco sign, the official field of NASCAR.
Woohoo!
Through the S's now.
Woo! Ride 'em.
You can see how crazy a course it is. No wonder there was such a good finish last year between Brad Keselowski and Marcos Ambrose. Ambrose winning the race.
This is fun. All right. Here we go.
We're going again along another straightaway. Coming
Leaving
up
them in our
towards the
dust
turns.
behind us. We're leaving them in our dust.
Around this sharp turn here. More twists and turns on this road course.
Taking a look on the inside. Taking a look on the inside.
Here we come once again around the turns. Now enter the front straightaway again next to pit road, where we will head back across the start-finish line.
Oh,
And we are stopping at the start-finish line. I'm Bryce Turner reporting. Another thing about the Thunder Road Tours, at one point they stop the car, and in which case you can get out of your car and take photos, videos, or anything else while checking out the track. So you get to actually walk on the track too, which is cool, right near the start-finish line. So, quite a great opportunity, this Thunder Road course. Jimmy Johnson leads in the Sprint Cup point standings. Tony Stewart and Martin Truex Jr. hold the wildcard positions at this time. Austin Dillon is atop the nationwide point standings. Matt Crafton is leading in the trucks points race. Next races, Cup and Nationwide head to Watkins Glen, while the trucks have an off weekend before heading to Michigan.